Okie doke. This is it's gonna be a quick one, quick start. It's not gonna be a quick seed. I'm not gonna make it a quick seed. Why are we playing twice today? Cause I can breathe a little bit. Not well enough to do talking stream. I say as talking. Mr. Chu dodged the race just by getting pinged by Doc. So I'm here as the official Gamma proxy. Oi. Be good if I got a tissue. Very pleasant. Very pleasant. Imagine spelling. Couldn't be me tonight. Maybe I could actually like get this aligned prior to the seed, unlike the last one. Or not. You know, either or. Oh good, we finally officially gotten below 60 degrees tonight. So gross, so gross. Alright, we're gonna get started in X amount of seconds. What's X? 0. 20 bucks? No, blue mail. I'll take that. I get hit by lots of things. No drop. Again, no drop. Always no drop. Okay. Ether. Sure. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I should be good for a secondary right off the bat. And we got a bomb drop. I don't think that that was right. Pretty sure that's what it was the first time. Vanilla. I think the cards are in the same pack as the Igors. I think they are. I could be wrong. Usually am. It's a nice tier or a nice secondary. If that winds up being tier 1, like, that's not the worst thing in the world. Sorry, Smirk. Guess we do that right away. Screw you. Super free shovel to dig up your garbage. I don't know where Sank is, so I kind of want to avoid. Kind of want to avoid connectors right now. I should have probably filled up there, but I didn't. It's money we're never getting. It's too far. that had been if that had been parallel, it kind of would have sucked. It's still early. This is not fast with what I have right now. It's not in logic either. This is not working out very well for me right now. Just isn't. Ay. Gosh dang that. Does it? Ugh, that sucks. Okay, that's not bad. That really actually isn't very bad. Especially since there hasn't been any money yet outside of the Houlihan. Kind of feel obligated to have to do it after picking up that big key. Huge. Oh my gosh, Sawyer with the raid. Hello, Sawyer. Thank you for the raid. How was your pickup cross keys extravaganza? Not terribly much has happened here. Maybe it's been more exciting for the other players. You missed 1-1? Oh, what, on Ganon? You also climbed GT. I infer that those were bad things? First place was 154.16. Fifth place was 155. Oh dear goodness. That is some quality close finishing. You were 154. No. 42 seconds off. I mean, I guess it's, you know, if this thing or that thing could have swung it, but still a good time. GG's on that. There are like 4 of these shops here in Kang. Your mountain had absolutely nothing on it. This cack had a glove on bottle guy, which I actually feel okay with because there has not been money outside of doing the hula hand, so that's actually helped me. But not much. I mean, it's only 15 minutes in, but you can see the fun array of items I have. Glove. Awful shovel that was free and led to nothing, and bombs. You're able to narrow down where Pearl was. Oh boy. Is it a funny Pearl? It's not beatable yet, but almost. Because you have nothing else in logic. By the time you're like, oh hey, Hookshot Cave has to have flippers. Ugh. It's fun to spike something on an old man under the bridge. On the guy under the bridge, and then it feels bad when you're like, nah, I won't do that, it's slow and out of logic. And then it's like, nah. The ladder race from earlier that I played was a partial jet that I missed because that's the way things have gone. Library. Library. Haven't seen... Oh wait, I have seen the back of Escape. So that means Ganon's here. Salafin. I don't feel like I've played a cross-key seed well since the game against Selga in like week 2 of the tournament. Guess we're doing this stuff now. Late to boots. Yeah, the seed earlier was a... It felt like there were several avenues to pick option A or B that were semi-decent compared to C and D, but I did C and D. Okay, so that's garbage. I already know where that goes. What the heck do I have right now? I have Zora. I have the other entrances. I did not expect the volume of people to finish sub 2 in that one, but I could see it. Neato. Ganon's done. Okie doke. Think I could do Damn Left in hopes of getting Zora money by the time I do Ice Rod Cave area. That's the plan. That's the plan. It's not a good plan. Probably won't be a successful plan. That's the plan. Were you able to get that stuff that you were looking for, that you were requesting in your Discord regarding stream alerts? I tried setting that up once and I got confused, so I stopped. That's how most things regarding technology work for me. You haven't really been able to focus on it. Yeah, that's totally, totally fair. I do not trust that this isn't going to be Zora. I'm not going to grind up to 500, but we'll make a note of you that that's vanilla. Old Gil. Let's see, 2 connectors. I mean, there's 5 bunny walking places. 3 of them markedly better than the others, but still bad. This is not great. Think you're actually going to do some stream work this week after your loss to Bread and Spoiler Open? Is that your predicted loss to Bread and Spoiler Open? I didn't realize that you joined that tournament. Good luck in that. I considered it and then was like, I don't care enough. Okay, D-pad. You were in and out for a long time. It's fair. I think Smirk joined. I think he did the... I think Smirk did the... whatever, qual seed and then opted out. Like, I never play spoiler. The last time I did it, I did very poorly. I don't really care. I expect to lose, but... in like the crosskeys tournament, the wins and losses... Oh, you know, we're going to come back in 1 second. I'm going to give Mr. Chu this. He's got these 2 entrances worth of things to find a hammer and small key. Oh, for 1. Oh, hello, Mr. Chu. You are just in time. Do you see what beatable dungeon I found? I think you registered and unregistered like 4 or 5 times. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, how fortuitous. How wonderful. I got to double update the counter earlier. Ah, what a day. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Chu. I am your official proxy for this race, according to Doc, so... I think you pretty much have to be in line with whatever plays I'm opting to make. This is an act that should be punishable by target admins. Well, I don't know any, so... you know, good luck with that. Hey, Zor money. Hey, death by these idiots. Hey, a hammer. Oh my gosh! You could use that hammer to hit some pegs, but... how do you get to these pegs? I don't know. It's wild. Does hammer open anything for me right now? And the answer is no. I was hoping to hit him with that. I didn't. And then I walked into that guy because my controller is jank and I suck. This is not good. I play too well most of the time. You have full faith in my ability to do the right thing? It makes one of us. It would be nice if any of these things dropped health. They don't, apparently, but... it still would be nice. What? Can you not? You have to be able to smash that pot, right? You have to. Oh, I'm doing it. Don't you worry. Seemed like the game really wanted me to get that moon pearl. Oh, and a crystal to boot? Wow. Boy, this was a great time. A great time had by all. I almost wish I'd had a worse day than I did today, just so that that could have, like, totally brightened it up. Alright, since Gamma's here, may the rando gods ease my punishment for committing such a dirty play. So I'm gonna give a logic quiz right now. If you have the big key to Thieves Town, is that moon pearl I just got in Blind's cell in logic? Sawyer, I believe you're right. Wow. Everything, yes, that's correct. Trick question, there's no tricks. Tricks are for kids. I just got some clean 20 bucks too, so that was pretty good. I'm gonna do some more clean checks right now. Look at that. Clean. Oh, Mr. Chu, I do want you to know that in the earlier crosskeys seat today, the fillet was on Zoraledge, and I did go to Zoraledge. So I'm just letting you know that. I don't know. I would have thought that you'd want me to go to Zoraledge when... But I guess not. I mean, I went there. I went to the ledge. The fillet was at the ledge. I went to the ledge. Am I supposed to do something else? No, I didn't pick it up, but I went there. And instead of picking it up, right? Because that's taking. That's taking. I don't really approve of that. So instead I gave to the fillet. I gave to the fillet. To celebrate its existence and then subsequent lack of existence. That's almost useful, but it's done. Maybe the person that dropped the fillet was going to come back for it. I mean, it's sort of charred right now. So, hopefully they didn't really need it. But again, like, at the farm here, there's multiple fillets and nobody ever uses them because they're trash. Love to have normal Dark World access like 25 minutes in. Weird seed. You used it all the time. You used it in your race versus Magno. Oh yeah, did that really turn the tide? Magno was in great shape until that Aga. Alright, sure. Let's go Woods, Maine. I disagree with that, but it's also Hammerhead Bugs. So. Gave you the courage to destroy the boss. So. You know what I applaud? I applaud your I guess courage is fair. How a non-binary how cold is cold? It's below 60 and below 60 outside and feels way colder inside. Wait, what? It's gonna get to like 45 tonight, I think. This area is not very warm. But also my sinuses are absolutely terrible. Can't even wrap your hand around because today is 88 and you're like, ah, it's chilly. I'd take 88. Everybody else here wouldn't. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. Everybody else here is pretty happy that the 80-degree weather is pretty much done. But my sinuses are like, oh, it got a little bit chilly. Well, you know, this is our life for the next 5 months. You had 6 weeks of 90 plus. Now it's like 3 weeks of low 70s. That's where we seem to be settling. Although we've had some really, really cold days. We had one last week that really messed me up, and that was part of the reason why it's taken me, like, this is the first night in which I haven't felt absolutely wiped out in a while. But it was like high of 55 that day with rain. Hey, it's just a stick. Got a bow there in the earlier seed, and now a stick. So that's pretty good. Oh, good. I'm really good at this. Going back to 90 plus tomorrow with 100 around the weather. Oh, dear gosh. Timely. Because I'm probably going to get hit. Yep. Your basement key. Yeah, you're probably in like the same kind of climate zone. How I do what? Oh, yeah, I've never been able to do the stutter step. Sometimes I can do it. A lot of times I get hit in the face. Depends on how badly the... Oh, good. Depends on how badly my headaches are, to be honest. I don't think I want to follow this. Whatever the hell I got on laser bridges and logic, I guess. Yeah, I've never been able to do the stutter step thing. Okay. Oh, yeah, splash. We'll see. We'll pretend that was legit. I think I tried doing the stutter step. Hey. Hey. Let's go right back and do Crystal Roller, but also not. I think it was a Koi stream video. And I'm like, this is difficult. The end. You're still live? I'm taking that. I don't need it. Well, I probably do. Let's be real. I need that. What are we talking about? I've been sitting on 1 heart for a high percentage of the seed. And that's with blue mail. It's like the first item. What are you? Okay. Excellent. Hey Rick, thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Are you still on vacation? We have a fun pearl. Mr. Chu loved it. He couldn't get enough. It was honestly too good of a pearl. I would ask myself what would Specs do here, but he would make a prudent play, and I think I'm going to do this stuff, so, you know, different strokes. Good luck. Alright. Thank you for the raid, sir. I hope you get some good sleep. You are back in distinct. Well, I hope that the trip was good, though. Hello, Shin. Yes. And guess what was in Blind Cell? And Mr. Chu was here to see it. It was a nice moon pearl. And when I asked, was it in logic, he said it was a trick question. So, you know, if before people go paying enrollment in Chu University, it was decent. It's good to hear. You know, I would just say, look at where you're. I'm heartbroken she left behind that lonely. What lonely item? I'm in Dark World because I got the Moon Pearl. That was the lonely item, but now it's found a home. Hey, look, trash. That's never happening. It must be talking about Talon's kid. Well, in fairness, that item was only left behind because home didn't, you know, home probably left it in StarCraft or whatever. Is Chu University a for-profit? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like one of those diploma mill scam things. Yeah, it is. Rick is correct. It is absolutely not accredited. It's like Grand Canyon University, but their basketball team is worse. I haven't even seen Mr. Chu play basketball. It's like DeVry. I considered stealing. I'm happy I didn't. Alright, that was... yeah, I'd say that was pretty profitable. We got that trash. It's funnier to pick up the trash and just... you'll be non-profit university open to all. If you remember DeVry. A lot of people remember DeVry. will say honestly though that, like, oh, that's funny. Stigmatization of stuff like DeVry is probably actually harmful in the long run. Because, like, there's the predatory university aspect, which is definitely not good. But there's also, you know, people really look down on trades and stuff, and that is a positive. Oh boy. Just because Mr. Chu's here, we'll go check what this is, too. Hey, what's on this torch? It's a hook shot. How exciting. DeVry 2.0 will be all AI instruct. One of the universities up here is hitching its wagon a little bit to AI crap, and it's not cool. Gamma would still be waiting on the pearl. He would be like, I really don't want to go into Thieves Town right now. I'm going to wait for the small key. And then he'd get the small key out of logic and Zelda cell and be like, well, this is enough logic for me. And then he'd get the pearl. I've seen enough of these streams. I know how things go. Cal State's invested millions in getting ChatGPT for all its students instead of... I love this controller. Yeah, ChatGPT, that's what you really frickin' need to be getting students. Rick should take... No, don't do it, Rick. It's a trap. He doesn't actually give gold stickers. It's too late? Oh no. Just call your bank, cancel the check. Anybody else have a controller that sucks so much that trying to walk around the side of that statue is actually usually going to be a fail? No? Nobody? Bueller? Okay. Why is this thing here? Because. Why is that guy still alive? Because. You already dialed the 900 no? Oh no, not the 900 number. That's the telltale sign of a fraud university. Alright, well that was little less than ideal because of the magic situation, but... Okay, idiots. Oh well, they're dead. Boots! Do it! That's not boots. Boots? No. It's too bad. But I know about that hook shot. So that's exciting. You don't... That university education. Well, you know, one of those words was almost what you were trying to spell, so. It was. I have the utmost confidence in this college. Do. Hey, it's Pod. I don't have a bow. I really don't want to burn my other potion. Will I? Probably. Thanks. I'm going to play for a funny bow. This play will not succeed. And I'm going to burn this because I don't care. Wonderful. D-pad, please. Excellent, excellent. Uh-huh. Strategery. Well, now I can't beat it because I opened the Hellway, but you know what, that's fine. Just get a bailout on the other side. Controller, please. Controller, please. Or not. Just don't move me at all. Yeah, that's fine. That's really what I was hoping for. Yeah, I really wasn't low enough that that changed too much, to be honest. It's the okay boomerang. Why? Okay, thank you. Yeah, big brain, except for the fact that I opened freaking Hellway first. Whoops. Bail out small key. You know you want to. Bail out small key. all the luck sacking. Well, now I will be now I will be burning that potion. That is... Can we not? Literally just standing there, like on the tile, and it's like, nah, no warps for you. Oh, I thought... Which one did they not credit me for then? Number 2? Ah, that was an error. Alright, well that fight was really good, so... Which pendant? Blue or red? Blue or red? Blue or red? Blue or red? Crystalline pendant. Alright, so that's 2 crystals out of logic. I like that. We're off to a good start in that regard. It's a fast check. Definitely don't need the ruby cave anymore. Did I get anything else in pod that was actually good? I think I got the bow and the bailout small key. That was it. No. Yeah, I think I take Smith with me. That's easy. He's an easy return right now. I could do that into the Ice Palace. Hide the Ice Palace checks. So I can do this loop to the mall up to Catfish at present. There like really isn't any need for that money. There actually isn't. I already did Sora. Even with Pod, that's still like $700 worth of potion money. Do. Well, it stunned them eventually. Probably hurt them emotionally more than physically. If I only had a mirror right here. I don't, but hello, Gary. How you doing? Do. Real ice rod cave. Oh good, I extended my streak of beating or getting the Paradox Cave items and not clicking off. That's not so exciting. Do. Okay, thing, please. Yay for yay for super free red mail. Yay for doing too much talking in a day yet again. Stop talking, you. Did I? Oh, that's the back of Gary, I guess. So, or Gary Rescue. All right, then we'll do that. Goodbye, Smith. Yeah, no, it's. Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing there. You know, the gloves were only free. It's fine. It's all good. Now I have a super convenient Gary save and quit point, which is not really that necessary. I don't actually remember which of these things I just came out of. I'm going to say it's here. I don't think it was, but I'm going to say it's that. Well, that's a problem. That's not great. I think it was that ledge. It was. Huh. Sick kid. They stuck him up on Death Mountain, which has the poisonous fumes that were making him sick. Nice Sankheart. He could have used that. He could have used Sankheart to heal himself, but instead he gave it to me, which, while noble, seems foolish. Yeah, you take that too. Ugh, freaking spirals. It's really not something I want right now. Oh, nice sword. Alrighty. Can we make it 3 out of logic crystals? Alright, should I use Samaria? I think it might be the fastest strat. Now logic pendant. I feel like there's 3 considerations. There's this. There's doing the remnants of the Dark World stuff. And then there's going back up the mountain off of Spectrop to get the stuff on Dark Death Mountain. I don't think I want to do that without something else in my bottle. That's good to know, though. It's good to know. That was a crystal. Cool boots game. No, wait, no, I do want this. I don't want to go in Dark World. What is... Okay, yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. I know the route. Took me a second. Do this, we go get the big key off of the library, then go to GT. Get the hook shot. Do left side GT. It's almost a plan. That was very underwhelming. Do. Yeah. Why won't that guy die? That's fine. Do. Alright, I think I have a very loose plan after this too. I think I do the 2 mirror lock things and then go up the mountain. So I can get that sword. I can do all of the things up there. I guess I can't really do Spike Cave. It's in logic, but... Oh, wonderful. Well, I don't know when the hell I'm doing that. need to. I don't need to do K45. I've already done it. I've already seen it. What? 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 Oh, neat. Pot small 5. Is this Quake? Sure is. Yeah, I think this is the right decision. Oh my gosh, hello Ty, thank you for the raid. Hello Gray. Should I follow up to like the last time and be like, Ty, how do you have 12 people watching your stream and just unintentionally apparently undermine your confidence? When it was 13, but then I left to go do this. Hello Amanda. Oh, well that was not at all what I was trying to do. Rebel fan club meeting. Hello NSW. Dude, the legend of Jeff Rebel grows by the day. How was which thing did you wind up doing with Vix after the Super Metroid thing went sideways? I realized after the fact too that when I was trying to make a baseball related pun with somebody with the name SM, I didn't come up with the obvious Minnesota Twin or Pittsburgh Pirate, and I feel very disappointed. It only went sideways because you missed one door. You did C2R Zoomies. How did C2R Zoomies go? Hopefully well. And for those playing at home, and I know you are, the names that I should have used were Shane Mack and Starling Marte, but I didn't use either of them. I used Sal Magley, a very contemporary reference. Vix won, but it was funny seed. GG's to Vix, good GG's to Humor, GG's to you, Ty. GG's to everybody, really, except for Gamma. I don't... We're gonna talk about... Okay, I guess we talk about Jeff Rebel. Do I? No, I don't follow that yet. No. So, Jeff Rebel, utility infielder. You could yeah, I guess I guess it's fair to call him super utility because he could play shortstop. That's my definition of super utility. Because you have to be able to play one of the positions up the middle, shortstop, center field. He could play shortstop. He was a very good fielder. Sometimes he hit. came up with the Twins. I think he debuted in He either debuted in 91 or definitely played in 92 because he played a good amount in 1992. Where was this? That was there. And he never really had a full-time role. But honestly, a super utility player. I mean, I think the real issue for him was his bat. Like, Chuck Knobloch was entrenched at second base, so he wasn't going to play at second base ahead of Chuck Knobloch. And they really liked Scott Leyes at third. And Greg Gagne stayed there till 92. Then they tried to make Pat Mears happen, and Pat Mears really didn't happen. I mean, Pat Mears got to start a lot of games for the Twins. He hit pretty well for like part of a season in 1995, but... So Reveille bounced around. He got a lot of playing time. He played in a lot of games. He didn't always get a lot of plate appearances. His hitting was hit or miss, and then he went to sign with the... Well, either signed with or was traded to... Ew. I'm doing this. Either signed with or traded to the... What's they're called? Baltimore Orioles. In the late 90s. I'm gonna guess his first year there was 97. It's part of that team that won the division and then... got stunned by Cleveland in the ALCS. He played with, what's it called? The Dodgers. He played with the Royals, he played with the Dodgers at the very end of his career. He's a solid player. He also had a mustache. Is that important? Maybe. I don't know. People like mustaches, some of them do at least. I think he's like one of the many... he's like the infielder archetype of... If he could have just hit, he would have had a very different career, I think. Because he was very valuable just in the amount he played defensively. But that goes for a lot of players. Pokey Reese, Ray Sanchez... Brendan Ryan. Trying to think of other glove first guys. Any of the Ray Ordonez's of the world who just drive me nuts for a little over half a decade. Because if Ray Ordonez could have even hit a little bit, he would have been outstanding. Like the one year he actually hit some was 99, and he didn't hit that much, but it was still close to like a 3-WAR season with an atrocious bat. That's how good his glove was. But boy oh boy, boy oh boy was he an awful hitter. Funny thing about players like that though is, like it's super easy to rag on them for, you know, yeah, this guy sucked or whatever. But these players are like worlds better than like everybody else. Remember people I used to play ball with used to go down to Florida in the winters and play in like tournaments there. And they said one year they played against a team that had Dante Bichette on it. Dante Bichette was obviously a multi-time all-star in the majors, at least 3 times, maybe 4. And guy could hit, even discounting the course field factor. But his defense was horrible. He was a really awful defensive outfielder. And what everybody there who saw that said was, yeah, like, compared to major leaguers, he was a terrible defensive player, and when he's out here playing against people who played in, like, you know, low-level college, or some even, you know, maybe low D1, he just looks like the best player on the field by a country margin. He's playing shortstop, and it's like, no one compares to him, and the dude can't, he could not do anything defensively, so. I'm always reticent to be like too harshly critical, because it doesn't feel like it's fair sometimes. It's easy, but it doesn't feel like it's fair. Now if somebody's like a domestic abuser asshole like Jose Reyes or something, then fuck that guy. But yeah, it's like super easy to be critical. I always like that glove first player archetype though. Mostly because it jibed with my player archetype, so that's beatable. Where's that? That's in CAC. I can beat ice, I can beat that. Is there anything here that I care about? No. No, I don't. Okay. If you insist. That was entertaining. Great. Very split into 4. You know, things happen sometimes. What is the Meyer area? Access. Oh, TR Main. Oh, TR West. Do I want to consider following this? Don't really want to run out of pod to follow this. Desert Palace Closet. Why did we not dash? Who knows? No. Yeah, I need the dam, so I need the dam and I need Hera. So yeah, I'm good with checking entrances. good with checking entrances before doing other stuff. I still don't know about this. No, I don't think I do hookshot connector. That's funny. I could consider going to the front. I'm not going to. At least not right now. There was nothing else I really cared about out here. Could use the connector to get into CAC, I guess. Have I seen? No, I haven't. C-shaped house with boots. I don't need that. Wonder what it could be. Nice lamp game. That's garbage. That's... ew. That's gross. I guess that's not the worst thing in the world though, because then I can just do everything except for the... if I want to go back there, everything except for beating Trinex. Good stuff. There are not a lot of places that I haven't seen yet. Sound like that guy had a good time though. No quick ups. What do I need at this point? I need the dam. That's it. No, I need the dam and I need to find Hera. Do I? Bombos is like the one... is the only item out here that could block an entrance that I don't have. I think I'm going to take this to the boss. I don't want these keys. Yeah, I think I want to take this to the boss. Go do Graveyard Ledge, go do Dark Potion Shop. I can do the Dark Bunk after, I guess. If I don't find at least one of these entrances, then I know I need bombos. And then the fun begins. Where is Swamp anyway? Oh, is that... okay. So like best case scenario is Dam being at Graveyard Ledge in that case. Okay. So I haven't seen Desert Main. That's gonna be one of these things. I don't think I've seen the other Hyrule Castle entrance, so that should be another one. So yeah, the only two I have not, don't presently have access to. One is at Bumper Ledge, and I could play Connector Roulette for that. And then the other is at my entrance, and that's Bombos. Fudge. I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna say no. I guess one of those two entrance connectors could be GT entrance, the other could be, you know, the awful, whatever. Huh, that's not great. There's the dam. That's the one I probably would have preferred to see, I guess. I still don't know whether or not I need bombos. It's like unweighted 50-50. What's the best connector to check? Probably Paradox bottom up here. I can do that. I can do the Hyrule Castle one up here too. I think I open everything on the way to the boss. I don't know that I go back in. Because if hair is just a top bumper ledge. That's a waste. And I think you just pluck at strings from that point on. That was bombos. I was just gonna push. Because that would have been go. I think I look up the connectors. There's a dark entrance here, there's a dark entrance there. I've already saved Gary. There's a dark entrance, no, that's Gary. There might be one at Ice Rod Cave. Bad hype. There is. Okay, so that stuff is all dead. That's good to know, actually. So yeah. Do not care about that. Do not care about this. Do not care about that. I did Spiral, I did Super Bunny. Yeah, I think these are the... maybe, oh, possibly Desert Main too. Oh, really? So Hyrule Castle first. There we go. Where are we gonna get our answer? Do we need bombos? No. So, go in the whirlpool, do ice, go back in the whirlpool, do beat Ganon. That was something. This is going to be way less than 174. The one earlier today was less, but this is like massively less. I don't know that I need that. Maybe that just saves me from having to pick up the key under the rock. I don't know that I actually did need... No, I don't think I needed that. Oops. Do need to hit the switch because I don't have the big key. It's the only big key I didn't get. Won't get a sub 150, sadly. Didn't use the restroom during the seed though, so that's pretty special. What a day. Thanks, controller. Do 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 do. Do do. Don't like that this table is so flimsy that it shakes when I erase stuff on my sheets. It's not like the tank That is my desk at home. Alright, whatever. Hello, Gannon. What's going on? I don't know. I don't really like you terribly much. Is that an adequate answer to your question? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One more just for fun. I don't trust this warp. Yep, missed him. Okay, D-pad. No, that's fine. Or I guess Y button in that case. Too funny. What a funny game. Thanks for the GGs, Mr. Chu Shin. I won a thing for once. How about that? So close to sub 150. Oh, you better believe it. At what cost? None. This is all gain. All gain. See, I did exactly what you would do, see, right? I'm playing, you know, the Gamma proxy. I did exactly what you would do. I beat thieves without the hammer. I fake flippered hobo. Yeah, I did lots of great stuff. 10 out of 10 would recommend. We have we have numbers in literally every dungeon box except for Castle Tower. That's pretty special. Not had too many of those. But the best is the one in Thieves. That's the one we'll remember for all time. Shin, did you make the update? I updated it twice during Ty's stream because he and Vix had one and I had one earlier. So I mean, it's just people are talking. People are talking every day about how useless the Thief's Big Chest is. You know, even if you did, I'm gonna do it again. Oh, there we go. No, that's one more than the number I had before. Excellent. 186. That's more than 184, more than 174 times it's been useless. It's outstanding. Alright, let's see who's doing stuff. I guess we're gonna raid Mr. _ Wrecker. Well, this was the first crosskey seed, I think, since the one against, what's his name? Selga-san, you know that one, the one who's really good, that I feel like actually went right. I knew a lot of stuff early was going pretty decently, but it could have all gone sideways if we needed bombos for Meyer entrance. Nice flute. Never found. 10 bucks. 49 seconds menu time. Oh, what a day to not use the bathroom. Right, that's that for tonight. 2 streams in one day. My gosh. See, it says it right there in the file name, Gamma Proxy. Adios, Senor Chu, Hair Chu. Now I have to learn how to speak in German with a higher pitch and resonance. That's gonna be challenging. So used to, like, that was the one thing where having like a deeper voice was good. But like, screw that. Natürlich. Wir können etwas Deutsch sprechen. Einmal. Ein bisschen. Yeah, thanks to Sawyer and Ty for the raids. Everybody was here. Shin and Gamma for the GGs and Non-Binary Alien. Rick was here. Amanda was here. Gray was here. Ty was here. MSW. Hope everyone has a great night. Talk to you later. When's the next stream? Who the heck ever knows anymore? I don't. I'm gonna go see what Home's doing. It says Pac-Man. I'm sure it's not cursed. Bye.